All right, I'm on hole number 2 of the Stateside Classic Tournament. Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. I'm in my main, what I consider my main rookie account, and I am trying to qualify today. But if anything bad happens along the way here, I can reevaluate where I'm at. But my intent is to go for it today. No practice. I'm trying to put what I learned yesterday into effect. So, the way the wind is blowing here, I'm not getting, my ball is not responding properly. I'm not pulling it enough. And I think even though I'm at mid-club, let me think here. Even though I'm at mid-club, I should be pulling a max number is what, and that will help. That puts me back to 1 per ring. But I'm going to do a massive over adjustment here. I'm going to go 1 per ring. Because if I'm having to make a mid adjustment and I'm having to add on a bunch of wind, I would rather just go back to the 1 per ring. And then I'm going to add on 20%. Because I've gone straight at it and I've didn't do anything at all, and I ended up, the wind pushed me off, and then I did a 20% and the wind still pushed me off. Not as far, but it still pushed me off. So I'm going to get my trusty dusty calculator out and do a 20% times whatever the wind is, divided by 1. I'm taking a grizzly and a nav. Only because it cuts the wind down, and I don't have any 0 power low wind, but I do have some 1 power low winds I could bring out. So if I can work the shot out with a navigator, I've got something with low wind to replace it. Taking a grizzly, that's bag number 1. Hold on. Let me switch that bag back up, otherwise it might, just in case I get out there, I don't get jacked up. Bag number 1. Any bag, just about any bag should have a grizzly in it. I think a couple of them have Saturns just because I've been practicing with my Saturn. I've had a lot of success with my Saturn. Saturns can do a lot of stuff. They've got topspin, backspin, curl. They're right there at mid accuracy. They're at 1.9 per ring. Pretty easy to do the math, especially if you're playing in the upper tours where the wind's higher. Your ring set is basically 10 miles per hour of wind. So if you bring it out a really accurate club, you may have to move the ring set multiple times, whereas with a Saturn, you may not. And that has a quality all of its own. So it's not giving us any plus numbers as far as how much farther ahead we are. So we could bring a 0 power ball here. Like I said, even though I'm in mid club, the deal is where the green's at, I think it's almost level with the tee box, but where we're hitting at right here is below that level. My opponent's actually hitting a little higher up on the hill than I've been hitting. They're hitting a little higher up and a little bit more to the left. .2 times the wind. Let's do the wind first. 4.3. It's 5.16 rings. So I'm coming up in this area. I want to be 3 rings off. One right at it. 5.16 rings. There's 5.16. Hitting it perfect. Now, if anything, that was a slight overpull. And I still didn't pull it enough. The way the wind's going. I'm getting closer, though. That was with a 20%. using just a max number. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to try the next time I take that shot, I'm going to try it with a 30% and do 1 for 1. Just a max 1 per ring. And actually it should be 0.9 per ring. I'm not sure. I know with a 0 power ball, a Grizzly is 0.9, so it might still be 0.9. Equals divided by 0.9 would have been 573. So I think I'm gonna use I'm gonna stick with where I was at, because that's the difference between a 5.17 wind adjustment versus a 5.73. I'm gonna stick with the 20%. And I'm going to hit the 0.09. 0.09. I may have to move that wind up a little, but we'll keep working that. All right, that was hole number 2 of the Stateside Classics tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.